Okay, so let's leave the bridge behind, the trestle behind, and then we're getting into a massive rock cut here. And I recorded this last fall, so I'm going to take you through that, use that video clip, and then what I'll do is I'll meet you on the other side. So let's work our way through this rock cut. This is one of the more lengthy rock cuts that I've seen on this line. It's like 300 meters long, and it's quite tall. Just blasted through the solid rock. You can see the rock is somewhat different from the ones that we've seen in the sections to the east of us. Maybe it's more of an igneous type of rock here. You can see it's quite tall. We're probably pushing 15 feet here. A lot of it is on the north side. There's a little bit on the south side coming up. Here you can see a lot more even appearance in the rock cut, and all the jack pines just growing straight out of the rock, as they like to do. So we're picking up a little bit of rock work here on the south side. Again, you can see how very symmetrical in terms of the appearance of the cut here. So most likely a very different type of rock. And it continues on here. Again, we're probably in the 12-foot range, maybe a little bit more. And then it continues on here and starts to pick up a little bit more on the south side. Again, you can see the trees, this tamarack just growing right out of the crevice here. And some on this side as well. You can see all the trees just growing. Nature is quite wonderful. Here's a little bit more irregular here in terms of the blasting work, but you can see here how the height continues to increase. Again, we're probably in that 15-foot range, and now we're starting to push even higher. You can see the age of the rock cut. You can see all the moss that's on top of the rocks. And so here we're probably at least 20 feet, if not more. Just a testament to the work that was done to build this railway line is quite amazing. And so let's continue on. Again, you can see here the height is increasing here on the south side. Again, we're over 15 feet here, most likely. And again, continuing on here on the north side. Look at the tops up there. I mean, that's probably pushing 30 feet. And again, you can see all the trees just growing out of the cracks and crevices on the cut. And here's the I guess the best section of the cut here. So you can see the height of the rock work here on the south side. Again, we're well over 20 feet here, maybe 25 feet. And here you can see this side, again, with all of the jack pines growing out of the top of the rock. Just, again, just amazing amount of work to build this line. Again, just the effort to blast through these, with the very rudimentary machinery that they had back during this time, right? So you can imagine probably this work was done probably in the 1907, 1908 range. None of the modern tools and equipment that we have today. So here you can see the remnants of a telegraph pole. There's some pieces here, and there's some pieces over here. Again, the rockwork's starting to come down now. And so this is kind of the end of the rock cut, right? It starts to peter out. But again, you can just see the length of this, right? You can look back and kind of curves, right? So it's done on a curve, right? And there's a big piece that's around the corner as well, but you can just see the height of the rock work here looking back. So let's make our way to the end here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pause here, and then we'll most likely you're going to see the video in a different time of the year. All right, now just to tell you I'm not lying about the snow, I'll show you some of the snow that was in that rock cut. Okay, let's resume our journey here. We got to be getting close to the end. My watch says 23.3 kilometers, and so we did 13. So theoretically we should be just over 26 to the end. We do have a lot of stuff coming up soon. This is somebody's leaf spring. Big embankment here. You can see all the rock fill. I think one of those rocks there actually has, you can see the drill hole in it. So this is Crystal Lake. So the water from the concrete bridge that we went over flows into this lake, and there's another bridge, another trestle that we're going to be crossing momentarily. That's going to be flowing in there as well. So big, high rock cut here. Oh my God, that front wheel is still squeaking. I don't know if you can hear it squeaking. It comes, and then if I get off the bike and then it goes away. It started squeaking when I started the hike. And then it went away for the longest time, and then it came back. Tomorrow I'll give it a good clean. We'll take the air gun and blow out all the dust and clean it and put some new oil on it. All right, so we're coming up to our next rock cut here. So I recorded this yesterday with the shade, or with the cloud. I keep saying shade. So I will pick things up on the other side. Okay, here we go. Let's go through this rock cut here. Not as big as the last one. You can see some remnants of a telegraph pole here. We do have another bridge coming up, another trestle. So this is the second crossing over the Crystal River. There's different branches. So you can see here it's not particularly high, maybe 5 feet or so. Certainly much higher on the north side. Trying to get my sides right. It's a little bit taller here on the south side. Hopefully you can see that okay. Looks very backlit on my screen. And here where we really start to get some height. So, I don't know. What are we pushing here? Maybe 15 feet here? Just trying to judge off of me here. 3 of me or so. Luna's just having a blast. She's been very active today. Right, Missy? It was quite the day, let me tell you. Quite the day. You can see there's some logging that's been going on here. Okay, so we'll pause here and then resume, and we got the bridge coming up here momentarily. All right, so let's resume things here. I'm gonna jump off the bike because I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I don't know if it's the brake. Something's in there. Something's rubbing or grinding or I've never heard that squeak before. Okay. We'll walk our way through over here. We got our next and final water crossing here. So we got another trestle. You can see Crystal Lake here. That cloud's starting to roll in. It's coming. Apparently, it's supposed to be coming up from the south. You can see what's left of a truck here. There's the cab. And there's the bed. You can see the engine up there. I wonder what type, how old. The requisite shotgun blast into it. Now look, the shotgun shell. Looks old. Looks very old. Spike. Okay, so let's pause here. You can see some of God's country here. This is moose country. And speaking of moose, we actually saw one this morning. We'll talk about that after. Didn't get on video though. You can see kind of this big, nice swampy area here beside the river.